Hello, this is Tori with Landio. We're going to be looking at 77.5 acres of farmland in Colorado with an agricultural water well, an irrigation system, power, county road frontage, and amazing mountain views. This 77.5 acre farm is already in production and is a turnkey operation. This property has an agricultural water well that produces 600 gallons per minute, which efficiently irrigates at least 64 acres of the property for hay production. There's a valley center pivot with 8 towers that is included with your purchase of this property. Here we have the 77.5 acres highlighted in green. There's a little over 300 feet of frontage along County Road 59 that runs along the northeast side of the property. You have power that runs along County Road 59, and there's also roughly half a mile of dirt road frontage that runs along the entire north boundary. Here's a survey of the property from October of 2022, and the subject property is parcel 1, 77.5 acres. The farmland is currently being used for hay production. And as we mentioned, the agricultural water well on the property produces 600 gallons per minute, which enables you to efficiently irrigate at least 64 acres for hay production. And that valley center pivot with the 8 towers is included with your purchase of this property. Let's go back to the survey for a moment. And where you see this half circle, that is the pathway of that center pivot. The center of the pivot would be right here, and then it would sweep along this pathway here. We'll go take a look at the interactive map, and here's the 77.5 acres highlighted in green. We talked about that half circle pattern for the center pivot. And many farmers that have the center pivots, irrigating a quarter circle, half circle, 3/4 circle, or full circle pattern, they will utilize the area along the corner where that pivot does not reach. You need to look no further than the neighbor directly east of this property that has a home and accessory buildings right here. And if we zoom out a little bit, we can look at some other center pivots and how they're being utilized on those corners. Full circle pattern, utilizing the corner. Full circle pattern, utilizing multiple corners. Full circle pattern, utilizing a corner. Full circle pattern, utilizing a corner. And the reason I mention this is because you may be looking at this property and think this is perfect for a farmstead, which is essentially the combination of a farm and a homestead. And if you were to do that, this portion back here where the center pivot is not touching gives you several acres to work with. If you look at the area just west of County Road 59, that was once part of this entire parcel, and you can see where that was carved out in this survey. This is parcel 2, and the size of parcel 2 is 8 acres, which provides you a good amount of acreage to work with for a home, accessory buildings, a corral, maybe you have some livestock, a greenhouse, a warehouse. And to give you an idea where the property is located, here is the 77.5 acres. Just 5 minutes south of the property, you'll find the town of Moffett. It's a small town with a population just over 100. In Moffett, you'll find a newer school, a Dollar General, a medical clinic, and a few other small local businesses. If you continue south on Highway 17, it will take you directly to Alamosa. Alamosa is the largest city in the entire San Luis Valley. It has a population of around 10,000, and it's only 40 minutes from the property, and almost that entire drive is along Highway 17. It's a fast, direct route right into the city, and along that entire drive you'll enjoy unobstructed views of the Rocky Mountains to the west and the east. In Alamosa you'll find a hospital, Walmart, multiple grocery stores, Tractor Supply, Ace Hardware, AutoZone, O'Reilly Auto Parts. There's also a regional airport in Alamosa with direct flights to and from Denver. The nonstop flight takes less than an hour, and a quick search on pricing came back with results for less than $250 for a round trip per person. And again, that price is for a round trip flight. And for comparison, there's a few different routes you could take from the property to Denver. The shortest and fastest is highlighted here in blue. It's roughly 179 miles with a little over 3 hours of drive time. The property is also surrounded by over 1 million acres of public land. This includes national forests, national parks, state wildlife areas. There's a nearby wildlife refuge. If we go back to the interactive map and zoom out just a little bit and look here to the south, all this pink shaded area, this is the Baca National Wildlife Refuge. This is 93,000 acres. And then just to the south of the Baca National Wildlife Refuge, this blue area right here is the San Luis Lake State Wildlife Area. And then directly to the east, this purple shaded area, this is the Great Sand Dunes National Park. From the property, you're only 35 miles to the San Luis Lake State Wildlife Area and the entrance to the Great Sand Dunes National Park. The Great Sand Dunes National Park has the tallest sand dunes in all of North America, set against the backdrop of the beautiful Sangre to Cristo mountain range. You can walk the sand dunes, and also do activities like sand sledding or sand boarding. Think of snow sledding and snowboarding, and just replace the snow with sand. And then about 20 miles to the northwest is the town of Saguache. Saguache has a population around 500. Here's one of the main streets in downtown Saguache. You can see the older historic architecture. There's local shops, a cafe, fuel, a post office, and just a quick look on this map shows the Saguache Town Market, 4th Street Diner and Bakery. There's the Village Pub, Pizza and Spirits. Here's Giddy Up Joe. It's a little cafe. In addition to coffee, it says they serve locally made breakfast burritos. If we go back to the map and zoom out again, I want to show you this area down here. So just outside of Alamosa, if you head west, you'll see Monte Vista, Del Norte, and South Fork. Now just beyond South Fork is the Wolf Creek ski area, which is said to have the largest amount of natural snow of any ski area in Colorado. But also in South Fork, you'll find the gold medal waters of the Upper Rio Grande River, which offers world-class trout fishing opportunities. Real quick, if you're an agent, broker, landowner, investor, or developer, and you have property that you're looking to sell, we have a huge community of over 1 million land-loving buyers around the world who are hungry for new opportunities. If you'd like to get your property in front of the Landio community, head on over to our website, landio.com, and on the top of every page, you're going to see a sell button. Click that sell button, fill out that simple form. There's 2 steps. It only takes a couple minutes to complete. And once you complete the form, you'll have the ability to schedule a call with us to discover how we may be able to help you get your property sold. Now back to this amazing Colorado farm. The 77.5 acres of farmland in Colorado with the center pivot irrigation system, the agricultural water well producing up to 600 gallons per minute, power, county road frontage, amazing mountain views, and surrounded by world-class outdoor recreational opportunities is priced at $289,900. And again, that price does include the 8-tower center pivot irrigation system. To view the images and additional details about this property, head on over to our website, landio.com. Once you're on the Images tab, you can click the full screen icon, then the grid icon to view all these images in a grid format. You can then click on whichever one you like to enlarge it. On the Map tab, you'll find the interactive map. You can click full screen to open that up in a new tab. And then we have the property details. And the property taxes are only $75 per year. Continue to scroll down, you'll find additional information about not just the property, but also the surrounding area. Here we have the distances to nearby points of interest and links where you can find more information about those locations. Here's information about visiting the property. You can download a KML map file of the tract. And then here are the approximate GPS coordinates with links where you can open those on a Google map. This property is listed with Colorado real estate broker Danny Shuford of Western Life Real Estate. For questions or to purchase this property, please call or text Danny anytime. His number is 720-232-1350. Again, that number is 720-232-1350. And if you're looking for additional land, as of this moment, there's a 144-acre turnkey farm also for sale just up the road. In the event that you may be interested in acquiring more acreage, you can go over to the interactive map. Once you are on the full screen version of the interactive map, you're going to click on Show Navigation, then Map Legend, click Map Legend again, and there you're going to see 2 parcels. The 77.5 acres we've been looking at, and a 144-acre parcel. The visibility is turned off by default. Just click to turn on the eye, and now we're going to zoom out, and there you can see the 144 acres. Now this is a separate sale. This is not included. This 144-acre property is also a turnkey farm. It's only half a mile to the north along County Road 59. And highlights of this 144-acre property include an 11,800 square foot greenhouse. It was built in 2019. There's 4 bays. It has an elevated concrete foundation, sidewalks, loading bays, galvanized steel walls, polycarbonate roof. The entire greenhouse has been spray foamed, making it perfect for year-round growing. Next to the greenhouse, there's a 3,800 square foot warehouse. It sits on a concrete slab and is also insulated and heated. The warehouse also has an office and a bathroom. The property also includes a 5-bedroom, 3-bathroom home that was renovated in 2019. The property also has 2 holding ponds and 4 adjudicated artesian water wells, one that produces 450 gallons per minute, another at 50 gallons per minute, and 2 water wells at 30 gallons per minute. This 144-acre turnkey farm is priced at $995,000. To find the 144 acres, you can either scroll down to the bottom, and there you're going to see it under More Colorado Properties, or you can go to the Available tab on our website, and under the state filter, select Colorado, and there you'll see the 144 acres and the 77.5 acres. The 144-acre turnkey farm is also listed with Danny Shuford, so he can answer any question that you have on both of these two properties. And if you'd like to purchase both of them, Danny can guide you through that entire process, so give him a call or text anytime at 720-232-1350. Again, that number is 720-232-1350. If you're watching this video and you have a property currently for sale, and if it's for sale means that it hasn't sold, and you're wondering how could you get a video like this for your property, head on over to our website landio.com, and on the top of every page you're going to see a sell button. Just click that sell button and it will redirect you to the simple form. There are two steps to the form. One is the contact information, the other one is the property information. And it's really just basic stuff. Our objective is to have enough information that we can identify the property on a map, and then have a substantive conversation about the history of the property, the present day status, and what the opportunities are in the future. And this isn't just for property owners. If you're an agent or broker with land, farms, ranches, recreational property listings, and you're not reaching a large enough audience to find that maybe 1 in a million buyer who may be the perfect fit for your listing, and one way to do so is with more exposure. And here at Landio, exposure is one of our specialties. So take a minute, go fill out that form. At the end of the second step, there's a link where you can schedule an introductory call with us to discuss your property and the process. It's just a quick 5-minute call. There's no obligation, there's no cost associated with the call. The objective is to explore whether or not we're a good fit, and if the property is a good fit for our global community. We have over 1 million total followers across the Landio network of social media profiles. In conclusion, we sincerely appreciate you taking the time to watch this video and ask that you please help us make the dream of land ownership come true for more people by sharing our website, our properties, and our videos with everyone that you know. Thank you and God bless.